The Women in Business Summit is celebrating its 13th year serving our region. Their goal is to develop a community of strong female leaders by providing quality programming and resources in an environment that promotes learning. Connecting Point's Veronica Garcia sat down with organizers to find out more.
I had an experience. I was working full-time, and I had a conversation with a male coworker after work, and he shared how much he made, and I realized it was significantly more than what I was making. So I thought, well, I'm going to plan an event to help women to be better negotiators and any other career challenges that they're experiencing. The thing I love about our conference is that the size, it's a very intimate group of women. So the WIB Summit has the opportunity for women to really make those connections. We have a mix of women who are just entering the workforce, women who are seasoned in their experience, and then women who are looking to retire or make a transition in their careers. So we're going to have some amazing conversation around growing and building a strong community of female leaders.
So, Maryann, what do you think is the biggest barrier for the females' leadership?
Women are held to higher standards. Secondly is that corporations aren't ready for women to be in those roles. And the third is the fact that women are typically the head of the household, managing their family responsibilities. I also found out through the Center for American Progress that 60% of women have undergraduate degrees, another 60% have master's degrees, yet only 25% of women are in senior leadership and manager roles, and only 6% are CEOs.
People often wonder about the difference between how men and women lead. What is your thought about that?
So women typically are nurturers. It's just natural for us to be nurturing. And so when women lead, not only do they provide that mentorship and coaching, but they also motivate their employees, and they build that relationship. They have that social relationship with them as well. Whereas men are a little bit more critical and have a hands-off approach, women are more hands-on.
Sometimes you want your boss or your mentor to just give you the reins and go, but other times it feels really great to know that you're doing a great job and to get those cues from your manager or your boss to say that you're going in the right direction and I'm proud of you. And I think more times than not I hear that from female leaders.
It's very important to have mentors.
Mentor would be someone, whether it's a CEO or senior management, that has walked in the shoes that you want to walk in. So they're able to not only provide you with the guidance of what soft skills you need to improve upon, but who you really need to network. Those people that you surround yourself with are valuable.
So what is the theme, and tell me about the keynote speakers?
So our theme this year is courage and community. Courage came from knowing that every obstacle that you're going to face, personally or professionally, you personally have to have the courage to be able to say, I'm going to do something about it, rather than saying, okay, well, what could I do? And your community are those people who back you up. Our amazing keynote speakers. We have a woman who was featured in a top 5 of Forbes magazine for her leadership. We have an Olympic gold medalist from UConn, and we also have Cornell Thomas, and his platform is talking about the power of positivity, which is, I think having your attitude be something that's positive and being able to have that bounce back ability is important when you're going through career and life challenges that you may face. So I'm excited.